Heyo guys, welcome back to the channel. I believe it's episode number 4 now. Yeah, it is. We didn't even really get a chance to get footage at the track or even try it out. This weekend we ran in hot laps and started inside pole in heat number 2. It was a racing thing, but made contact with another rookie on the outside. We were actually running pretty good, decent, side by side. And our tires made contact, and it made it where my car spun around. And I was manageable to save it before it smashing into the Uke tire. And, after that, I got caught back up to the rear of the field. We went green. That was within 2 laps or so. When that happened, we restarted, and the car just was pushing, was plowing through the track. It just felt like the car didn't want to rotate at all through the turn. And so we came to when we unloaded it today to wash it and everything, we noticed that there was an issue with our brake. And my dad saw that this bolt right here didn't have the backing nut on the back of it, and then this bolt over here, which is the same side, was completely loosened and basically should have fell out too. So that's not good. That made me feel better about the outcome of the heat race and all of that. But we didn't really get the chance to run the feature because it downpoured on us, and it ended the night early, and it was a bummer. But next Friday is a points championship night. Not really running for points this season, just really trying to get a better feel of the car, get better, learn, and just have a successful year other than last season, which wasn't that great. By this time last season, we had 2 bodies on and destroyed half the side of the driver's side door, and we've gone through 10 front ends by this time last year, and that's really good for this season. We were racing 2 cars this season, both had the same track, and my brother's car, the 27, which is right here, we've only gone through 5 rear ends, but not really. We just had to switch out the tubes on both sides a couple times, and once on my car. And then last Friday night, we both had to change our front ends for the first time this season, actually, which I'm very proud to say that's the first time we had to do it this season. It's been a rough, gritty season. We were getting more competitive. But yeah, that's it. Next weekend is the final points night. But, the Hill Speedway added on to the season, added a whole nother month. And that's going to be the whole month of September. There's not going to be points races, but there's going to be money races, not big money races, but money races. They actually don't know exactly how much is going to be put on. Well, I imagine it's going to be the same as a regular night, probably 30 laps. But talking with the crew, next week might be our final night race in this season, and then we're going to go into the off season. And the off season, we got a couple things planned. We don't know if we're going to get rid of my chassis, the Big No, and get a similar chassis to the Hig Fab, and get another Hig Fab and have 2 Hig Fabs instead of a Big No and a Hig Fab. But, I'm really starting to love this car. It works great for me. I feel comfortable inside the car. I love Big No's. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just, as a team's perspective, to have the same chassis, it would be easier. We wouldn't be changing as much stuff. We wouldn't be going from one car that's a Big No to the next one that's a Hig Fab. And as a team, that makes a better decision. Also, we want to get a drop rail so we're thinking about putting coilovers on in the rear And you know, that's really what our off season is. You know, send our carburetors, get them cleaned out, and all that, and get some tires, get some axles. You know, upgrade. We're talking about getting another enclosed trailer and selling the open trailer. Um, you know, there's not really much to do in the off season. You know, for a low budget team, you know, we can make a couple upgrades. We want to drop rail to put coilovers in and left side stuff, and you know, that's what we're thinking about doing. And you know, for that, in order for that to happen, we'd have to have a newer chassis, or we'd have to take it up to Bicknell, spend $2,000 to have them put a drop rail in it. So what is it? Keep a 15 chassis or buy a newer chassis that already comes with that, and it's newer, you know. So that's always a likelihood, you know, to get a newer chassis and all that. But yeah, that this Friday night, you know, it was a good night. The track was heavy, and I found out for myself that I run better on heavier tracks. I feel like the car rotates better for me on heavier tracks. Slick tracks aren't really a good track surface for me, you know. I'm still trying to figure them out, which is I'm happy as a driver, you know. My brother, he ended up third in his heat. He led every lap besides the last lap. And Tony Harris, the 9 cat that we raced with, got him. And, you know, he's a great man. He's a great dude. You know, he's always talking to us, giving us tips and all that throughout the night. And we really appreciate him and a lot of other drivers that do that at the hill. You know, without them, we wouldn't really get better and improve our driving style, which I think is important to talk to them. And he ended up getting the heat win, so I want to say congrats to him. You know, he gave my brother the advice. He said, look, I saw you slow down, and when I saw you slow down, that's when I made my move, and that's what happened. He finished third. He led every lap. You know, that was great. In hot laps, we were right behind each other. You know, my brother wasn't pulling away from me, and you know, I was gaining a little bit, but at the same time, I really wasn't. You know, we were kind of running the same speed. You know, which is awesome to see that. You know, a lot of people will say he's more experienced, or you know, he's a better driver, but you know, it all depends on the night. You know, that's what I love about racing. You know, it could be different on a different night. You know, some nights I'm gonna have a good run, some nights I'm not gonna have a good run. Sometimes I'm gonna miss the setup, sometimes I'm gonna nail it and just not have time, or you know, not be there. You know, someone can always have the chance to have a better setup, their car's working better, working more improved, you know. But you know, as this season has come to a close end, you know, with a whole month being cut out of our season, and last season kind of being like a disaster rookie season, you know, like you kind of figured it'd be, and then coming into a actual second full season of racing, and improving, not wrecking as much, and really not destroying the car as much, which is very heartwarming for me to say. As last season we were tearing up the car a lot, and this season we're doing a lot better, and hopefully next Friday it keeps going and the luck continues. But you know, we do gotta tighten these tires up, because Wednesday night we are scaling the cars. We didn't get the chance to scale the cars last week because ran out of time. You know, he had 2 front ends to put in 2 cars, and you know, a lot of other things like clean the carbs and checking the square and toe and the rear ends, and you know, just all that stuff to check the damage. You know, we were fixing body damage and door braces, and you know, a lot of that came into play last week. So hopefully we'll put them on the scales. We'll see where the numbers were at. They shouldn't be, I don't think they'd be too far off, but you never know. Hopefully we'll get them back on the same track that we were 2 weeks ago when we were both running strong. And but yeah, I'm gonna set you right here, and we're gonna tighten these tires. But yeah, that's the just for the season. You know, we might be done next Friday. We might have a couple more races after that. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos, and don't forget to keep subscribing and liking the videos, because you know, if you want this to continue, you know, you gotta know that you guys are liking it, and the only way we can tell if people are actually liking these videos is by hitting that like button and subscribing, and we'll try to bring in the best content for you. That's how it always is, and we're gonna go down here and tighten down the left rear, and you know, that's how we do it around here. You gotta tighten the fronts and the lefts, and just go have fun and mash that gas pedal. So, if you guys want to, comment down below, you know, leave a couple comments. Let me know what you guys might want to see that on a team that works on a sportsman. I don't know. Let me know where your guys' home tracks are. What's your favorite track? What track do you want to go to? What's your favorite thing about the vlog? What's your least favorite thing? You know, give me some feedback to, you know, improve and bring better content towards you guys. And that's what I'm here to do. Bring better content and bring a better love to the sport. Ask questions. If you guys got questions about these cars, we'll answer them in the next videos and all that, you know. That's what we're about, you know. Teach people if you want to get into it, and we'll teach you, you know. We like helping friends out who are trying to get into the sport and get into the sport. We help them out, even veteran drivers, you know. That's how we got started. We asked questions and all that, so let me know. But that's really all we have for tonight. So hit the like button and subscribe. I hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you Friday. I promise. We'll see you Friday.